Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Edgar Montoya. Welcome to either my channel. Well, I have one or two channels you could be watching from, The Language Cafe or American Update. I want to talk today. I'm coming to you through a Zoom presentation, shall we say, trying out Zoom, my videos for the first time. Topic of the day is the slap heard round the world. We all know, I think most of you know what we're talking about. The Oscars yesterday, oh, where did that slap come from? Slap from hell. Will Smith slapping Chris Rock for an insult, for not an insult, a joke that Chris Rock made about Will Smith's wife. For those of you who didn't see it, here's a little bit from a recording from Entertainment Tonight. Oh, wow. Some people were wondering if that was staged. One would think with these Hollywood. My first reaction when I heard about this, when I saw this, was their ratings are so bad. You know, millions less saw this, probably saw that slap than they saw last year or the year before that. The people who would have seen it. The Oscars are getting fewer and fewer viewers every year. Okay, just ridiculous. So I was thinking, the thought raced through my mind, they're probably trying to do something, anything nowadays for ratings. But no. This was legit. This was a real slap. This was real anger. But then we'll talk more about the reaction later, or the lack of reaction about this. But here to play a little bit more.
The feed goes silent, and so does the audience after Will Smith takes a swing at Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars.
See, I got to commend Chris Rock for that. He did a good job. He maintained himself. He controlled himself. Chris Rock, let me tell you, if it had been Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the famous wrestler and actor, making that joke about Will Smith's wife, you can be sure Will Smith would have stayed in his seat. Will Smith is a bully. Anyways, let's go on to playing a little bit more here. One man's opinion.
It all went down after Chris made a crack about Will's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, and her shaved head.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
See, the thing is here, Will Smith's laughing at first. His wife's clearly ticked off. He looks over at his wife and then he decides to react from there. Or some are saying maybe she said to him, do something. You're my husband.
That was a nice one. Okay.
While Will appears
So
to
he's
laugh
laughing
at
at first.
first, things immediately turn sour as he takes to the stage, slapping Chris straight across the
Inappropriate.
face.
Uh-oh,
Inappropriate.
Richard. Wow. Wow. Will Smith did
The sound on the broadcast suddenly cut out in the moments following the altercation, but international markets saw the feed in full. Will shouting at the top of his lungs, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth." Clearly shaken and unsure.
Will Smith clearly did not handle this well. It's poorly done, very unprofessional behavior. Okay, let me see what there are people out there on the internet saying, that, well, Will Smith was defending his wife. Yeah, he was defending his wife. There's a right way to defend your wife, whether it's a man is defending his wife, his sister, his mother, any woman in his life, or an elderly person in his life that you might take umbrage to, offense to them saying something like that. There's a proper way to react. You confront the person later, and it might go to fists later. It just might happen to that. But you need better control. You need composure. You need to understand we try to live in a civilized world. It's not acceptable. Say defending your wife. No, okay, just.
How to proceed, Chris responds the best way he knows how with another joke.
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
He did play it off really well. He was fantastic, I got to admit. I don't know what I would have done. Okay, I would have started swinging back, or I'd have gone to get the police immediately. That's when that's assault. Assault is assault, okay? And I don't care defending your wife. Like I said, there's just a right way to do things.
So what happened next? E.T. has learned that Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry pulled Will aside for a private chat during the commercial break that followed. Denzel was up against
For me, he should have been in handcuffs, but then, well, I don't know, maybe that's just me overreacting.
His pal for the Best Actor trophy at the show.
I mean, you know, it's a lot of emotions. This is a long time, well, I think a long time coming for him. And it's a lot of emotion. It's probably all welling up in him right now. So it better be him.
The trio hugged, and it appeared things had calmed down. A source tells ET, quote, the theater.
Let's see, maybe a little bit fast forward a little bit, go up a little bit. Okay, there's a thing about his wife has an illness or condition called alopecia. It causes women often to lose their hair for some reason. It's more than your regular hair loss, but for women, it's a bad situation. They do. So I feel for the wife. But in Hollywood, you're going to be roasted a little bit. You're going to take a joke. But no matter if it's something personal like that, something painful, there's a right way to handle it. You don't go to punches. Hold on here. Okay, there's his wife. The previous time talking about alopecia.
Just all of a sudden one day.
Okay, anyways, going a little bit, I want to go to maybe his acceptance speech, a little bit of what he said. We start here.
Addressed the incident when he won the Best Actor honor, his first ever Academy Award.
You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things.
Yeah, let's think about that. Love will make you do crazy things, okay? No, but you don't. We're controlled. That's the excuse. Love can do crazy things. The next time somebody insults my wife or daughter or my mom or somebody in my life, yeah, let me just go attack them, punch them, beat them up, put them in the hospital. Okay, well, what the heck? We did it in love, because love will just make you do crazy things, temporarily lose your mind. Assault charges should have been brought. If not assault charges, at least Chris Rock would have been justified in absolutely bringing a civil suit. Okay, that's assault. If you or me had done that with somebody, let's say some presentation, some ceremony, some buffet dinner or something, we don't like what we hear, we go up, we assault the speaker, oh, we'd be in handcuffs. We'd be in handcuffs. And also, I think when you're a celebrity, there's a hell of a lot you get away with. You will get away with it. Your name's Will Smith. Everybody is just stunned. It's almost a feeling, a sense of, okay, whoa, what do we do now? What do we do now? I mean, there are people who just, it becomes a political issue too, between conservatives and liberals, Democrats, Republicans. You say, depending on the situation, had Will Smith been a white man with his black wife, otherwise any racial wife of any race insulted, and Chris Rock had made that joke, and a white man comes up and slaps him, what would the reaction have been? Would anybody have said, oh, he was defending his wife? The attitude with a lot of people would have been, damn your wife. Damn your wife, you assaulted a man. A lot of people don't know what to say. Can we live in a society now of double standards? It's rules for thee, but not for me. I can get away with it. And something like this just makes the people, these Hollywood people, even more despicable and less likable. It sets a bad precedent. If now it's okay to, just your wife is insulted, he's defending his wife. Depends on who does it, I guess. The apology, yeah, he apologized later. He said, oh, I'm sorry for the Academy. But then did he apologize to Chris Rock? The man didn't deserve that. Okay, the proper response, if you would think of a sense of justice for something said, that you be assaulted for that in response? No, that's just, there's a proper way, there's a right way to do things. If somebody attacks a lady in my life physically, it's on. Even if it meant if I have to kill the guy, it's on. But words, what's the old saying? Words, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. It's just, it's pathetic what we're seeing today. And I think the writings, maybe it'll spike a little bit, Imagine people calling each other across the country, saying, turn turn their TV on, watch the Oscars. Will Smith just slapped Chris Rock. Maybe done for ratings, what? But these people are just beyond despicable. Just had to share my thoughts on it. These people, and unlikable people just became all the more unlikable. Thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe. And I'd love to hear your comments on this, your opinions. This is Edgar Montoya for the American Update and Language Cafe. Thank you so much. Bye for now.